Hello, hello everybody. Angie here, coming on with the weekly makes for hashtag 50 stack challenge for you guys. The prompts have been posted by Amy over on Crafty Cat on her channel, and we are going to get into this. Got my goodies here. For one prompt, it is ruffle. And for the second one, make, it is circles. So let's just put one to the side here and we're going to get into this. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm well. It's been a little overcast here today. We've got a cold, snowy day, so perfect time to be in the craft room. There's always never a wrong time, but I just love it when it's cold and snowy. I just feel so nestled in my little space here, and it just really brings added comfort to me. So anyway, I'm looking forward to our makes today. Like I said, this one is ruffle. I've got my pieces here. We're going to see how this comes together. Hopefully it'll be okay. And I think for time's sake, I'm going to use my glue gun. Let me grab it and plug it in. So it can be getting warm while we're prepping our page. Okay, let's see here. I need something underneath that. Keep the mess to a minimum. Let me just grab a piece of scrap paper and set under there. Okay, let's get into this. Now, like I said, ruffle. And for whatever reason, you know how our minds, as creative as we do, I immediately thought of this. So I grabbed a couple images of a bird scene. And I thought we were going to make, or I'm going to try to make, a window scene. Like, you know, you're looking outside of the window and there's some beautiful birds perched in a tree outside in your yard. Okay, so I grabbed these two. And I like these better just because they're smaller. But I like these just because they're so colorful. And it just looks, it's going to look like it's like really in your face. Like maybe the tree is just right sitting up next to the window. So, I don't know. And then I just cut some strips because we're going to make like a window pane. So let me just kind of lay this out and kind of get a feel for how this is going to look. And I just used random pieces of scrap that I had around. It's going to be very quick, very simple kind of make here today. But you know how we've got our window panes. Depending on how the picture window is, or we could just take that middle one out completely and it could be a nice big picture window. Maybe we'll do that. Or let's take a peek at this one and see which one I like. But I just am really drawn to this one just because of the red bird, because I have some red fabric I want to use to kind of tie in with that. I just want to kind of take a peek. And like I said, this image is much larger, so you know, you've got to imagine, you know, that the tree outside of your window is just sitting right next to the side of the house. I'm going to go with this one. I'm drawn to this one. Okay, guys? All right. And my glue is oozing everywhere, so we need to get busy. All right. This should be pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. I'm just going to put this right down on here, and I'm going to use my smaller cutting board. Okay, let's bring this out on top and glue stick. Oops. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. I guess I should start at the top here. And I'm going to bring it down just a bit so we can see more of the element of the birds. Okay, I'll trim that away. And for my next make on the guest check, I pulled out antique linen, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of it on this one as well, just because it's nice and light and soft. Oops. I think it'll be okay. I was going to use vintage photo, but I think this will work fine for both of them. Bring it in a little bit. Very nice. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Wonder if I should hit that a little bit on these as well. Or maybe vintage photo. Yeah, something a little darker. Or brushed corduroy. Vintage photo's fine. Let's see. I'm going to attempt to just kind of lightly hit these strips with a little ink without tearing them, just so they'll stand off the page a little bit better. Okay, maybe 3 is enough. Maybe I better do another one just to make sure. Okay, I think that should do it. Make them a little darker. Okay, so now we're just going to put these down. We're going to frame this. And I think we're just going to make the picture window about yay long. Try and get that even. I'm not going to do any measuring, we're just putting it down. Okay. Now this one I'll use my mat. I'll try to get a straight line going. Best we can. There we go. And I might get lucky and this will be long enough for the top. Let's see. Nope. I'm glad I inked up that last one. Alrighty. And this top portion of the window frame that I'm kind of creating here isn't going to show too much, but I think it'll be incomplete if I don't put it. Okay, now do I want to put, that will cover his face. We could break it up and put it there. No, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. A nice big picture window, okay? Now the element for the ruffle is where this comes in now. I'm going to create a little curtain. And I just grabbed some scraps. I had this scrap of trim here, and that is what drew me to that bird. That's why. Isn't that pretty? And I am going to just put that right down. And I got some beads in case we need them. And then I brought some ruffled trim. So I just got to decide which one I want to use. And I'm going with the cream colored one. Okay, so we're just going to glue this down. Let's see, get it straight here. And tack it down with a little hot glue. I guess I should be using my finger protector, huh? Would be wise. Okay. And then the ruffle for the valance up at the top. Just trying to scrunch it up just a little bit before that glue dries too much. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's trim everything up and see what we've got. Okay, how cute. And then I thought we'd just gather it and bring it over like that. So I'm gonna need some string or something. Let's see what we've got here in my trinket box. I've got a little flower. I think the flower would be a little too much, although it would be cute. I don't think I want to use that. I'm just going to take a piece of the wire. So I'm going to clip the wire off of it, and we're going to use that. I got to hold it up for a minute so I can get the curtain positioned where I want it. Right about there. Can't really see that other bird. Let's see if we move it up. Oh, that's okay. Something like that. That's cute. Yep, I like that. I'm just going to run a bit of glue all the way down. That glue isn't dry. There we go. Isn't that just adorable? I like that. I grabbed my beads. I thought maybe, let me bring this up. Maybe we can put something up along the top and maybe right there, something small. I don't know how well that would look. Let's see. look kind of cool, but they're on a strand. Let me see. Let me cut this off. I might regret this, have a mess everywhere, but I like that. I'm gonna go with that. I was gonna bring some beads. Oh, I was gonna bring some beads along the top, but I think that'll be a little too much. But I do like this. It's kind of a, I don't know what you call that, but it's very pretty. Eggshell, maybe? Try to press that down as much as I can. Okay, and I feel like we need something down here. And I think I want this a little bit more pulled this way. So let's just pinch that right there. I like it. Very cute. Okay. Wonder what I can put there. I wish I had like a little, like a chair or something. Piece of furniture would look really cute right there, but I don't have anything. Maybe a word element. That's coming up. I have these little cutouts. Let's do that. Just as something simple. Maybe there's a bouquet of flowers sitting on a table right there. We can imagine that, huh? I just feel like it needs something, and I don't want to be searching all over. Yes. Very cute. Okay. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. That is my ruffle. What do you think? A nice little window scene. And then we can journal on the back. And it's flat enough where it can go into a tuck spot, you know, like, you know, if that's your pocket, it could definitely slide right in like that. All the way like this. And then the button won't even, the little piece of jewelry bead won't even interfere. And you pull it out and you got yourself some prettiness. An area for writing on the back. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. All right, so that one's done. That's my ruffle. Next, I have circles. And I have a lot of them. I just cut out some random circles out of some scrap paper that I had. And just literally pieces of scrap. I had a piece of, I don't know what that is, some mixed media paper, some burlap, and some stained kind of faux metal leather type textured piece of paper. So I just cut out some random circles. And then I have a whole bunch of these metallic little discs. And I'm really trying to just use these as much as possible. So when circles came up, that came to mind. And I thought we would just do a little fun, easy card here as well. So we need to back that and bring in a little color of some sort. So that's why I thought the vintage photo would, the antique linen would play nicely with all these bright colors. So I thought I'd bring some of that in as a base. Okay. And then maybe do a little resist. Let me grab a napkin here. We're going to just do some water squirt in there. Give it a second. And then we're going to remove some of that. Just like that. That's pretty, huh? Okay. So that's going to be our base. Should probably hit that with the heat gun. Help that dry a little faster. Okay. Then I thought we would, let's see, just put the circles down. I'm just trying to think. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, let's just put some circles down. See how this looks. Because it might not even play out nicely. But I was thinking we would just do something as easy as, let's start with these ones since these are the bright shiny ones. Alternate those. Maybe put one over here. The gold. Cover. Okay, that's enough of those ones. So then let's use these. I've got these out of this paper. Let's alternate those. And we're just going to stagger those. Maybe put that right there. And I like this 25 cents. Let's just use that. And then we've got the burlap. Got to have some texture. So let's just bring that in. Kind of like that gold more. Maybe bring that in, layer that on one of them. Let's see. We've got these green bits. Let's bring some of that in. Those two are too close together. And we can kind of stagger these so these little circle, the top piece, this little inner circle doesn't show. We can kind of do something like that. We got to use these. It's just kind of, we can have them halfway on the page, halfway off the page if we want. Maybe something like that. I like that little cluster. I like that little cluster. We need something over here with this one. Maybe put there. And maybe cover that hole, put that little cluster. I like that. And this one's all by itself. Maybe we can do that halfway on, halfway off. Set all my circles. Maybe bring this little cluster in there. There's three there, 2, 3. Let's see. Maybe put 2 there. Okay, let's do that. I like that little arrangement. It's pretty good. All right. I'm just going to put these down with some hot glue since it's handy. to deal with our little glue strands here. And let's see, how do I want to do that? How do I have that like that? Okay. I'll do the 25 cents on the top. And strands get everywhere. Okay, everything's shifting on me. I think I had that over there, this over here. Okay. Got some good color, got some good texture. I like it. Okay. Did I get them all? Yep. All right, let's trim that out. Very cute. Simple, but cute. I like it. And there's this little piece. Might as well use that. Some more glue there. A little more on this side. Okay. I think everything's down well. Okay. I'm thinking just a little more color. I like that background for a base, but I feel like we need a little more something. I'm thinking green. I'm liking the pull of the green in that. So I'm gonna do just a little splattering of pine needle. Just a dab. See if that elevates it a little bit. Just try and keep this mess to a minimum. Yes, just a little. I think that helps. It's off my brush here. Okay, and then to finish it off, Let me just dab, because I'm not going to dry that, so just make sure it's, yeah, that looks very nice. And then I thought we would just bring in a simple word element, and I chose the word love, because I have absolutely loved this challenge that Amy provided for us with these 50 guest checks. I have very much enjoyed myself each week, looking forward to the prompts and creating with these guest checks. But I don't think that stands out. Let me look. Yeah, here we go. Got a piece of scrap black, and I think if we back that, it will stand out a little bit more. Let's try it. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit. And I think I'll put some foam tape behind that. Grab a couple pieces. We're going to put that right down in the middle. How is that? What do you think, guys? I think it's cute. Very cute. All right, let me move all this good stuff out of the way so we can get a better view of our makes. All right, here we go. Here are the last two makes of the 50 stack challenge, hashtag 50 stack challenge, guys. This one is ruffle. We just made a cute little window scene with a draping curtain and a ruffled valance, and there's birds just right outside of the window on the tree. And then this one was circles. And of course I've got glue everywhere, but I thought that came out very cute also, with just a little layered textured circle elements with a word element. A little splattering, very nice. You know, and if we wanted to, we could even make this into a tag shape so they're not both the same. Just like that. Just like that. And they can, plenty of writing on the back. We can line that if we wanted to, or just leave it plain, either or. Okay, so those are my makes for this week, guys. And this is the last week. Hashtag 50 stack challenge, guest check number 49 and 50. Thank you so very much, Amy. I had a lot of fun doing these makes with all of you guys. I've really enjoyed watching everybody's videos and getting such inspiration. Thank you so very much for everybody that's watched my makes each week. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on the next video. You guys take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.